After being released from the funhouse, we went back to living our less than ordinary lives. And just like before, our day began with us all gathering at the restaurant. You know, every time we meet up here, it makes me realize just how crazy this whole situation is. The restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before. Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here now that we're at the beginning. Yes, that's exactly what she meant, actually, but she didn't want to directly say it. Hajime, what a fucking empath you are.
Stupid fool.
Excuse me?
Oh my.
Did you hear something?
Hey.
That was Coach Nekomaru's voice. What are you talking about? He's no longer...
What's up?
Oh, did you fix him?
I'll beat you up.
What are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you if you keep grossing me out like that. That's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone.
I am concerned.
I'm starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant.
Jeez.
Seriously, I'm starting to realize how valuable Terratura was. Shut the fuck up. Don't ignore me. I'm trying to talk to you about something important.
Huh?
Important?
All right.
It took me all night to make it. Did you just make a fucking clock?
My.
Is that a Nekomaru doll?
No doll. I'm Minimaru.
Are you actually Nekomaru? I took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome quality, right? Of course, it doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy. So you've created an abomination, essentially. You've created some kind of homunculus. But isn't it freaking adorable?
Thanks.
This is horrifying. Do you not understand the implications of, like, turning a sentient being into a not sentient being anymore?
Well...
I never said anything about giving it away. You shouldn't have made it. This is an aberration.
I'll beat you up.
Don't be so stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right?
Whoa!
Oh, now that's a bully logic.
Man.
That doesn't matter. I made this to cheer you guys up anyway. It has had the exact opposite effect on me. As long as we have it, we won't forget, you know, about Nekomaru's sacrifice for us all. Yeah. You know, he did sacrifice himself for us, essentially. And this is apparently how you repay him. You turn him into a toy. Okay. We're standing here today because of him. So if we're gonna prevent something like that from happening again, I guess we gotta fight too, right? We can't just keep running away. I gotta admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something that awesome. Just, please, stop. In the end, Gundam told us to never give up on life. So I will never give up. I shall fight until the very end. Gundam, please watch over me.
Miss Sonia?
What do you think of my little pep talk?
Oh my.
Oh, did you say something?
Are you kidding me?
I was up all night memorizing that speech. Don't you feel stupid? Don't you feel ashamed?
Jeez.
And there's the punchline. I really like this. Thanks, Kazuchi.
I am Minimaru.
Man.
I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you.
That's right.
By the way, you can also use that to massage your sore muscles and pressure points.
Serious?
Really?
Of course.
Of course, I made it after all. Seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of it. Akane looks really happy.
Hey.
What happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do, and hopefully we never do. Don't have to worry about that guy, he goes solo all the friggin' time. But still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during that last class trial. Well, he's always been a dangerous bastard, but he's crossed the line, you know?
Hey, hey.
Then there's even more reason we should avoid him.
But still.
But even if we do avoid him, what are you going to do if he approaches us? Nagito's sudden change was really weird. I wonder, did he figure out something that we're not aware of?
Now
Anyway, Hajime, isn't it time you told us about what all that was about? Huh? That? You know, what Nagito said during the trial.
Hey, bastard.
What do you mean by except for Hajime? Are you really the traitor after all? No, it's not like that, as far as I know. I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. To tell you guys the truth, unlike the rest of you, apparently I was never a part of Hope's Peak Academy's primary department. I'm a reserve corps student from the reserve department. Ooh, didn't say reverse twice in a row. Good job. Reserve department. It means, unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently, I'm just a normal person. Is that all? What? That's it? Dude, don't scare me like that. It's not something that I can just brush off, especially since it's about me. I thought I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Peak Academy because I had talent all along. But shit. My whole life, I've just wanted to feel confident about myself. And I thought getting into Hope's Peak meant I would finally become someone I could be proud of. Not some fucking backup student.
Right?
Cheer up, Hajime. Doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department.
Of course.
She is right. No matter what, you are our friend. You know, there is a saying in Japan. Fear is grateful for the danger.
Hey.
The hell? You're saying that all wrong. How's it going?
So, everyone was here. It was a real close battle.
I am sorry.
I apologize. I was trying to cheer you up, but I ended up saying the wrong thing. It doesn't matter. Stuff is just hard to say sometimes.
That's weird. Maybe you can't see me?
Huh? What the heck? You're covered in blood.
You saw me? Yes, that's right. The Mono Beast this time was very strong.
Gross! Don't get close to me. Get out of here.
No gratitude. I'm being treated like filth.
And yet you continue to do these things. Why don't you clean that blood off? We're trying to eat.
Oh, yes. I'm ashamed of myself.
What?
There we go. Now then, allow me to report to you all once again. After a fierce battle that's never been seen in history, I've finally succeeded in conquering the last Mono Beast. Because of this, it's finally possible to travel to the final island. I see. What a thin reaction. It's like I'm surrounded by tons of shabu-shabu from an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Don't tell me. This again. You say stuff like, it's not like we can get off this island, why bother going? Well, it's true, I don't really expect much. But who said we weren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass. Look how well it went last time, why wouldn't we do it again?
So,
Assuming we were thinking about running away was a mistake, because if we can't run, we'll fight. I'll crush everyone who puts us through crap in one blow. Fight? Seriously? That fearsome group is called Ender Eater. Ender for a reason, you know.
What are you saying?
Why you? Did you forget what you said earlier? Dumbass, I only said that because I was trying to impress Miss Sonia. Don't brag about that, what the fuck?
settle down.
If you have the power to fight among yourselves, then direct that power toward our enemy.
All right.
Now then, let's go forth. Offense is the best defense.
Damn right.
You're right. Now's not the time to be bickering. I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil.
All right.
What's it like having exactly one personality trait and it's another person? What's that like exactly, Soda? I'm getting pumped up. Let's charge our way to that new island.
Starting to get pumped up.
The Future Foundation, Monokuma, Monami, I'll crush them all at once.
Even me.
You guys seem reliable. Hey, don't talk like you're not included. You're our friend too, you know. You're right.
Leave it to me.
Then I gotta do my best too. As we left the restaurant, the expressions on our faces were clearly different than they were before. They were filled with strong will and determination. Armed with that, we began walking to the last island, but the clouds in my heart still lingered. I couldn't stop thinking about the reserve department. and that filled me with this strange, uncomfortable feeling, like a small bone was lodged in my throat. Perhaps like the bones that are, in that region. But I tried not to think about it. I tried to stay focused on moving forward. With the Mono Beast gone, we crossed the 5th bridge and arrived at the final island. I didn't have to walk. Fucking incredible. Oh my god, what is this fucking Kowloon nightmare? Holy shit. Enormous buildings towered everywhere, as if the entire island were one gigantic city. It felt very sci-fi, as though the island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future.
I guess it has an ambiance befitting of a final island.
What a lovely place. Hold on, let's check in on the boy. Here we go. The boy is almost there. We've almost got him all the way. Have some jerky, brother. Tremendous. Where am I going? Alright, Sea King. That was kind of jarring. There's a bunch of strange machines lined up in all directions. It feels very sci-fi. Sea King Industries. Huh. They're a company that specializes in manufacturing electric installation and other machine parts. They're a mid-sized company with only 100 employees, but they're the biggest corporation on Jabberwock Island. So, there's how many corporations on Jabberwock Island exactly? Because this may not be saying much. And this place looks like a research facility. For a mid-sized company, this is a pretty nice facility. I guess so. I only read about them in a pamphlet next to the reception desk. Besides, the size of the company isn't the issue here. This company obviously doesn't make machine parts, so what the heck are they making here? Yeah, I can't imagine. You know, that thing back there, it looks really fucking weird. I don't think I've ever seen anything shaped like that. Nope, no sir. Definitely not even on the island already. Looks like they're making something more dangerous. It seems like it might be a good idea to thoroughly investigate this place. Is there a oh, I see you. You dirty rat.
Are you serious?
I should really spend those tokens at some point. This automated machine looks like it's making something. Is this a mannequin? Well, I mean... Like, I guess you could consider it to be a mannequin, but it's a humanoid machine. Is that a robot? How can they make robots? Just how far did technology advance without me knowing? Do you think Nekomaru was made here?
That was close.
It's a similar humanoid robot. It's possible, maybe. But why would a company that manufactures machine parts have access to this kind of technology? I don't know. Maybe this place is somehow connected to the Future Foundation. This machine is making another machine? Yes. Indeed, that is how things usually go, but the implications are horrifying. The finished product looks like it's modeled after a four-legged animal. Hey, doesn't that animal-looking thing remind you of anything? Are you talking about the Mono Beasts? Is there any chance those Mono Beasts were created here? The Mono Beasts were created here? Guys, fucking incredible talk. Holy shit, what an exchange that was.
Fine.
Hold on, remember to stay hydrated.
Yep, that's what this place is for.
Hey!
No matter how much you insist it's a game. People won't be convinced if a place like this doesn't exist, right?
Bye-bye!
That's why it's just fine.
There's something wrong.
What the hell did he mean by that? He wasn't making any sense at all. It doesn't matter who's convinced, because I'll never be convinced.
What's going on?
I mean, this place is for manufacturing machine parts. Yes, as we can clearly see. Why are they able to create such a dangerous robot in a place like this? Does this mean Monokuma took over this place and modified it to do this? Damn it, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Alright, well, this has been a good talk. Kazuchi, get a hold of yourself. Huh? Why? Because you're being fucking weird. Because you just started laughing all of a sudden. Well, obviously, what else am I gonna do except laugh? I mean, it's just so childish. What are you talking about?
Hey.
Well, there's a computer over there, so I started snooping around to see if I could find any clues. Whoever was using this computer must have been sending emails to his buddy or something. He was probably trying to write a manga or something. He sent one of his story ideas to his buddy. It was such a horrible, delusional story. I was so embarrassed to read it, it gave me goosebumps. Delusional story? What was written in the email? Well, I'll start with the idea for the story. Alright, this is exciting. Apparently, global riot... of course. Global riots are occurring in various regions around the world, and those riots were caused by high school students. I mean, seriously? That's not realistic at all. No, sir. 0 games exist like that.
Yeah.
So these riots just keep growing as people grow more dissatisfied and frustrated with the society. Until eventually, it spreads like an infectious disease all over the world. Footage of the riots started getting circulated, and strange incidents started occurring one after another. A hopeless anxiety instantly spread throughout the world, as the end of the world gets closer and closer. End of the world? I know, right? It sounds like someone a lame high school band would think up as a song title.
Hey.
We could be talking about a game or real life. Whoever wrote this needs to come up with better story ideas, because this wasn't realistic at all. No, sir. No, not at all. I mean, students causing a riot on that scale is totally impossible. I'd never believe it for a second. But I learned a valuable lesson. I should always delete embarrassing emails right away. Hey, about that. Are you sure it's okay to say that it's a made-up story? Of course. I mean, unrealistic things might happen in real life from time to time. You know, like finding strange dual-colored bears that trap you into an endless nightmare of death and suffering, but this is clearly beyond the pale.
Of course not.
There's no way this is real. It's more impossible than a notebook that kills people just by writing in it. True, oh yes, of course. No such thing would ever exist. You're right. Yep. Nope, no sir, never heard of anything like that. It's just a lot of unimaginable things have kept happening to us, so maybe I'm getting a little confused. But the world ending? There's no way something so unbelievable could actually happen. Well, at any rate, it's clear now, isn't it? What's clear? This used to be Sea King Industries, but it's not anymore.
See.
After this island became uninhabited, Monokuma took over this place and modified it without permission. He did all of this just to shock us, naturally. That's the reason.
That's right.
It's not so weird. This whole time he's been doing similar stuff. To be fair, you're not wrong, but why?
This is bad.
Maybe there's a bunch of crazy rich dudes who are into this stuff. They're the ones who are making us kill each other. Those bastards get off on watching kids kill each other.
Hey.
Hey, yeah, Indeed, it's, you know, we've never seen any pieces of media like that before, have we? Wait, hold on. Now that I said it out loud, that's actually a terrible assumption. Yeah, I mean, you know, you're basically just describing, you know, any battle royale you care to name. And, look. If Squid Game can be that popular, clearly there's a market for that kind of entertainment. I mean, if that's true, then our fates are in the hands of those rich, perverted bastards. That sounds like something that would happen in a work of fiction. Indeed! But dude, this has been a fucking incredible conversation. It's just like every other sentence is some reference to some kind of other property. The thought of it actually happening in reality is definitely unsettling. You know. Wouldn't be surprised. I mean, you know, what was the fucking Colosseum about, you know? People fucking love blood sports, brother. That thing over there. Is that a tank? Is it real? Not just that, there's a lot of other stuff here that looks really dangerous. I like how, like, it's even got the fucking teeth on it. What really got good attention to detail. Oh, it is that helicopter. It's the one that Monokuma used to execute Teru Teru. This helicopter. Don't screw with me. Ow. What the fuck, Hajime? Did you just punch the helicopter? What the fuck is wrong with you? Hajime, what happened? Do not tell her. Exactly. I couldn't help punching it, but I just ended up hurting my fist. This is why you were in the reserve department, just so that you're aware. Damn it, I'm so weak. What do you mean? You seem surprised that this didn't do anything to the helicopter. Were you expecting to atomize it? Like, what? Anyway. Jesus fucking Christ, guys. This is a tank, right? Is it real? Can it move? Alright, good talk. Very illuminating. Oh, I see the boy. He's up in the crates. It's a military truck. There's something in the cargo box. Firearms. And there's a ton of them. There's a lot of different weapons like guns and anti-tank rockets carelessly stacked in here. Is it really alright to handle these carelessly? No. Actually. Shocking as that may be, the answer is no.
I knew you could do it.
Wow. Alright, lads, thoughts? This appears to be a military base. Thank you, Holmes. Is that so? Despite the fact this island is quite small, the military technology here seems rather extensive.
All right.
These might prove useful when the time comes to combat the Future Foundation. Useful? There's no way we'd be able to operate stuff like tanks and heavy weapons. Really? In my country, even a child in grade school can operate a tank? Are you from the fucking place that Soda was talking about a minute ago? Huh? That sounds like... Soda, it sounds like that thing you described might be happening somewhere already. A course in modern warfare is required? Class in all our grade schools? Where are you from? Sparta? Holy shit. Alright. Soda, that show you were describing about the people killing each other, turns out, of course, I'm on what the fuck? An obsession with anime, and now this. Sonia's country never ceases to baffle me.
However...
Alright, Timmy. It's time to get in the tank and learn how to load a shell. Damn. He's only in 6th grade. He still needs to use a fucking dolly to get the tank over here because he's not strong enough. The shell over here because he's not strong enough to lift it yet. Unfortunate. That's really going to set him behind the rest of his class. Weapons are only weapons when humans start to use them.
I am concerned.
If no one uses them, they are nothing more than scrap metal. You're right. Unfortunately, this stuff in the base probably won't be useful to us.
Wait.
No, that is wrong. I have discovered a puzzling document in the operator's seat. That's the Future Foundation's insignia. Jabberwock Island Development Plan? What is this?
However...
I assume it belongs to Monokuma and it was placed rather ostentatiously. I do not know how much we can trust it. Do you think it could be a useful clue? Monokuma probably did leave it like you said. It's hard to know how much we can trust it. What does it say? Beyond what is written here, I do not know much. That's all that we're asking you to tell us, though.
Well?
But it does document Jabberwock Island's redevelopment plan at considerable length. What is that plan? To place Jabberwock Island under the Future Foundation's control and prepare it as a central headquarters. A central headquarters for the Future Foundation? Metal Gear? I thought Jabberwock Island was a tourist destination. Why would the Future Foundation be interested in it? In actuality, there was something written in here that caught my attention. The travel agency that managed Jabberwock Island went bankrupt, so the island was uninhabited for a long time. Because of that, the island was unaffected by the... Oh, wow. which allowed them to easily gain a foothold. Wait, hold on. This place was uninhabited for a long time? If that's true, the maintenance here has been way too attentive. The items at the supermarket are always stocked, and the hotel is still really clean. It's almost like, yes, the island's being used as something. What could it be? If only this document could illuminate us to what this island might have been about. Could that be the Future Foundation's responsibility? Well, gee, maybe. Perhaps if they intended to build something on this island. But more importantly, what's the incident? Oh, well, you see, let me tell you. What does it mean? What does it mean that the island was unaffected by it? I cannot discern... Boy, aren't you and Soda gonna feel stupid later? I cannot discern from this passage alone. Simply reading this will not help me grasp what those words mean.
Well?
However, there was one more thing that caught my attention. There's more. Do you remember the guidebook to Jabberwock Island in the library? It was written there that the central island houses a large administrative building. However, we could not find that building anywhere. We even commented on how strange that was, right? Even though we knew of an underground facility on that island. But, like, we had been in it, in fact, but, you know. But according to this plan, the building that the Future Foundation is planning to use for their headquarters, could it be that same building? They are planning to rebuild it and use it as the Future Foundation's headquarters, or so it is written. What the heck? It's so inconsistent. What? What's inconsistent? How do you rebuild a building that doesn't even exist? Damn it, what the... There's, like, nothing actually strange about this, like, chain of events, though. Like, what the hell is going on? We were so distracted by all of the horrible situations that kept happening one after the other. We might have overlooked a more pressing issue. And that is the mystery of this island. But what's really going on? Have we really overlooked that? I thought we've been trying to figure that out this whole time. This mystery doesn't make any sense. No matter how much we think about it, there's no reason behind it. The reason was quite clearly outlined, actually, in that book. Man, this place is boring. Boring? What are you talking about? There's a tank here.
You.
Huh? I like strong dudes. Weapons don't excite me at all.
Obviously.
A real man fights with his fists. That goes for women, too. You want to battle a little? If you win, you can get rest on my boob pillows. Wow, alright. Jesus Christ. No thanks. Boob pillows? Do you actually not know what that means? Like, do you not understand what she said? Do you think she was actually going to give you a boob-shaped pillow? Oh yeah, now this is the stuff I'm looking for. Plushie factory? Wow, that's not what I expected it to be at all. White smoke is billowing from the building in the back. Is this some kind of factory? But if it's got Monokuma's face on it, I'm sure it's a shady factory anyway.
Hajime.
Good timing. What's up, Chiaki?
See?
This building clearly looks suspicious, right? Nah, it looks normal to me. I was thinking it might be good if I thoroughly look around inside. Oh god, excuse me. Inside, but...
Well?
Since it's clearly suspicious, I thought it'd be dangerous to go alone. Do you want to go inside together? I'm surprised you didn't say okay. Why are you hesitating? The factory might think we're dating. Alright then, I'm going inside. What the heck is this? What are they doing with the fucking trees back there? Oh, fuck, they're getting diced and then turned into the head. Oh, okay. What the heck is this? What was being manufactured one after the other and being carried away on a conveyor belt was Monokuma. The conveyor belt is endlessly moving through this enormous machine. The coconut tree carried by the conveyor belt is processed and eventually made into this stupid thing. So I have a question about the efficiency of this machine, actually. Why is the crane putting the Monokumas in that box so that they can get ejected into the basket? Why does the crane not just put them directly into the basket? This is an unnecessary step. The Monokumas are being tossed into this gigantic basket, one after the other. They better not be real. I picked one up with my hand. Damn, it's corporeal. Looks like it's real after all. So these are plushies. Monokuma plushies. The real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie too. But unlike him, these are probably actual plushies.
Harumph! Isn't the resemblance uncanny? They're my life-sized plushies.
Life-size plushies? You really understand very few concepts, don't you?
I was planning to hit the big time. That's why I'm making them like crazy. I'm gonna be rich.
But you made way too many. You're gonna be overstocked when it's all said and done. Monokuma's life-size plushie. I don't want it. Haters. Such haterism. I see. So this place is for manufacturing life-size Monokuma plushies. You know, this is the worst thing about playing, like, a visual novel game, is that, like, every concept needs to be gone over multiple times back to back. Like, every time. What kind of messed up place is this?
Don't look down on me. Do you think it's just for life-size plushies? There's a lot more Monokuma merch in the goods warehouse next door.
Hey, hey.
What should we do? Look, we can't pass up merch. Honestly, I really don't feel like going. We can't pass up on merch. It's too much power to forego. Have you not seen John Cena? He is powered by his merch. We must have it. But what if there's some kind of important clue? What are you gonna do? You're right. We should go there just to get a little bit of merch. Without thinking, I peeked into the piled up stacks of boxes. There's a Monokuma calendar, a Monokuma sandbag, oh, and even a Monokuma guitar. First there was the Monokuma archive, now there's a plushie factory and all these goods. How full of himself is he?
Mascot popularity doesn't last forever. I gotta earn the big bucks while I still can. A mascot isn't popular anymore is like a piece of candy without any sugar. In other words, it has no reason for existing.
He's starting to talk even crazier. That was probably the most salient thing he's ever said, actually. There are a bunch of cardboard boxes stacked on top of each other. There are various goods inside them, and there are even household appliances and musical instruments. They're probably used for packaging goods before they're shipped. Yes, I see. So that's what cardboard boxes were for. I never would have known. Next you'll be telling me there's some kind of device that can move you between multiple floors within a building, but such a thing is obviously a work of fiction. Looks like they're waiting to be shipped, but I don't think these are ever going to leave the island. Why does this place shift so violently compared to every other place? This looks like a Monokuma panel, but why so many?
I was thinking about using these to decorate the stores that sell my merch and make them look all boom. Then they'd stand out, you know?
No store would sell your stuff.
You're so stupid.
Of course not. You're such a fool. That's why I'll open an official Monokuma shop. I'm thinking about opening chains all over the world. Of course, the main attraction will be my life-size Monokuma plushie.
Can't believe you thought that far into the future when you made these. Your business is doomed to fail. So, what do you mean that far into the future? There's only one thing you do with merch that you've constructed.
Enough already. You've no business sense anyway, so just stop it.
No, no.
Hey, don't say that. Let's do our best together. We'll be as popular as Pogs were in the 90s.
Hey,
Don't you remember how long those stayed popular? Besides, if you're serious about opening a business, you've already committed a major mistake.
I won't forgive
Because
you.
there's no merch of me.
My little sister.
Oh, mon ami, my little sister. Don't you know the Aesop's fable about the rabbit and the bear? Not a tortoise.
Hey,
A long time ago, there were these two old guys.
We're about to get a fucking free Monokuma Theater extra here.
Two old guys living together.
Scandalous.
The old guys thought rabbits aren't as popular as bears. The end. What? Did you even need the old guys in that story?
in other words.
So even if I made merch of you, it's pointless. A half-pink rabbit is so lame. You don't even have 1 ounce of good fashion sense.
You're literally naked.
You did this to me. You're the one who has no fashion sense. Yeah.
What a hopeless way of snapping back.
But did you get got? Looks like it.
But honestly, I can't help but feel like I've made too many panels.
Special bleeding service.
So whoever wants to decorate the room, please do it as much as you like.
Here.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Come on, take one. Hey, what are you going to take one of the panels?
Hajime, let's run. You're right.
Wait, come back, my wares.
We ran out of the warehouse, narrowly avoiding Nonokuma's plan for inventory disposal. Whew. That was a close one, lads. It's like you just got tired. Yeah, you're right. Alright, good talk. This has been productive.
Yo,
Hey Hajime, I was looking for you. What's up?
well,
I was thinking you've probably finished exploring the island by now. Really? That's it? Alright. You're right, I think I've explored everywhere at least once for now. Wow. Small island, huh?
damn right.
Then, do you want to go meet up with everyone to discuss things? Yeah, I don't mind. I figured it'd be annoying if we all went back to the hotel for this. But there's a street nearby lined with food vendors, so I told everyone to meet up there.
Later.
I'm heading over there right now. Hurry up and come over. You actually took the time to tell everyone about that, huh? Well, now's not really the time to be impressed by something like that. It'd be bad to make the others wait. I should hurry over to the street with the food stands. Well, yep, there it is. That was weird as fuck. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Huh? What about Nagito? Yeah, what about Nagito? Who cares? It's not like he's our friend or anything. What's happening in the background? Is there a fucking tornado coming through the area?
Like,
I couldn't get in touch with him. I don't know where the hell he is or what he's doing. So how'd it go? Did you learn anything about the Future Foundation? Not really. Like, I feel like I learned stuff, but I also feel like I didn't learn anything. It's not clear which information we found is believable, if any.
However,
I do believe there is no question the Future Foundation is behind everything that has been going on.
well,
Are we sure about that? Huh?
Huh?
What do you got? What do you got? Share with the class. Do you have enough clues for everyone? If they're not our enemy, then what are they? If they're our ally, there's no way they'd trap us on this island.
well, yeah.
That's true, but there's something I've been thinking about.
Hey,
Monami works for the Future Foundation, right? She's pretty much admitted it by this point. But even though Monokuma is forcing us to kill each other, Monami has been imposing him. You mean, pretending to oppose him, right?
that's wrong.
No, I don't think she's pretending. They clearly hate each other. It would be a pretty convincing act if they are acting. Then it's possible that the enemy of our enemy is actually an ally. because she opposes Monokuma. You think she's our ally?
Please wait.
Even if they both oppose one another, it is not possible that they are both our enemy. Well, so like, yeah, you know, like one of them might still just want to end the world, right? Like a three-way battle. That's kind of hot.
Hey.
Why, after all this time, are you suddenly backing up the Future Foundation?
Whoa!
Are you talking like that because you're actually the traitor that's been working for them? Alright. Don't be a fucking idiot!
I won't be fooled.
You're clearly suspicious. I mean, if you don't...
Settle down.
Kazuchi Soda, shut up.
Listen.
There was never a traitor. Monokuma lied to us.
Oh my.
Lied?
Well,
It is simply a false statement that Monokuma made up so that we would be suspicious of each other.
excellent fool.
How can you not believe in your friends after everything we have endured together? So, like, guys, I've got some bad news. The things that have happened up until this point would do the exact opposite of make me believe in people. Weak. How weak.
Man.
Instead of facing the problem directly and overcoming it, you're desperately trying to run away.
Such despair.
That weakness is hopeless, Nagito. Unfortunately. Nagito, where have you been this whole time?
Jeez.
I wonder where your thought process has wandered off to. As usual, you guys just keep running around in circles. What are you? Hamsters? Oops. If I compare you guys to hamsters, will I get yelled at by that weakling who dropped out?
That is.
What does that?
Now then.
You asked where I've been this whole time, right?
Well,
Well, I was in the middle of looking for someone. Looking for someone? I thought that person might have already arrived, but I guess I was wrong. Or maybe that person is hiding in a secret location and carefully watching us. Who are you talking about? Are you saying there's someone else on the island besides us? It's probably the survivor of the school killing game. Huh?
how about it?
If so, a lot of things might start adding up, don't you think? Are you talking about Byakuya? He's the survivor, right?
What?
Huh? Oh, I see. You guys have only reached that stage. That stage? You're making no sense at all.
Not making sense.
Jeez.
But still, if you can't think about it properly, you might... If you think about it properly, you might be able to figure it out. Why would Byakuya, a survivor of the killing school life, die in vain like he did at the very beginning?
Right?
Don't you think it's strange? What does that mean?
That is an order.
The issue is not with what he means. Please take back what you said about Byakuya dying in vain.
That's right.
Yeah, listen to Miss Sonia. I have opinions. You have been acting very strange lately. I do not like this version of Nagito we have been witness to. Did you like one of the versions? I don't like you either. I never liked you in the first place.
This is trouble.
It looks like I'm being hated. Well, that's understandable. There's no way you guys can even comprehend my suffering. Knowing the truth can be pretty painful in its own way. The truth? What truth? What do you know? Curious, are you? But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? Huh?
Actually,
To tell the truth, I still haven't figured out who the traitor is. But it won't take me very long. You guys don't have to worry. I'll weed out the traitor, even if it costs me my life.
what?
You gonna weed out the traitor?
Please wait.
Do not give him drugs, that is bad. As I've already said, there is no traitor. I'll bet in the end you're just gonna raise your hand and go, I'm actually the traitor, right? You're a funny guy, Kazuchi. But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? If I'm able to wipe out all the despair on this island, will
This is exciting.
I become the ultimate hope? Ultimate hope? Metal Gear? What the hell are you talking about? Have you finally lost your damn mind? Again, like, at what point did you have a different opinion?
Now then.
I should get going. But if you see Monokuma again, there's something I want you to tell him. Tell him he doesn't need to provide a motive anymore. Huh? Tell him not to worry. Because I'm planning to go all out. Besides, the next one will probably be the last. Nagito, what does that mean?
Bye now.
Well, good talk. Nagito ignored Chiaki's question and left. We were powerless to stop him. Untrue, but it was clear to us that trying to stop him would just be useless.
Hey.
I don't want to think about it, but could he be planning a kill? I mean, I didn't see many different avenues of interpretation.
Are you kidding me?
A kill? Who? Who is he gonna kill? Hopefully, you, to be honest.
Damn it.
We're getting very close to killing all of the worst people. There's just a few left to go, you know? Based on how he was talking, it looks like his target is the traitor. There is no such person. I mean, the notion that one of us has been deceiving us all along, I will never ever believe that. Right. Like Sonia said, I can't believe it either. I don't think any of us could do that. Alright. But what if it's Nagito? Or what if whoever it is has forgotten about it? What if the traitor has forgotten that they're the traitor? Are they even a traitor still at that point? Just like how I forgot I don't have a talent. Well, regardless of who he's targeting, there's a high chance he's planning a kill, right?
That's right.
Then we gotta tie him up again. Forcing him to stop is the only way. It's impossible. Nekomaru's not here anymore. You think that the rest of us can't, like, gang up on him, though? Like, Akane could take him also, by herself, probably.
I'll show you my serious
I've got what
side.
it takes to deal with someone as weak as him.
You too.
Yeah. Then that's a yes, right? Just leave it to me. Once I come up with a plan, we'll meet up again. Tie up Nagito, huh? Kazuchi is right. It's dangerous to let Nagito wander freely. If we're being cautious, we have to act fast. But what is this indescribable anxiousness I'm feeling? I hope it just means I'm thinking too much. Remember to stay hydrated. It was already dark by the time we returned to the hotel. Oh, were we not actually coming over here? You said we were returning to the to the hotel, so I assumed we were going to have a meeting. I guess not. To be fair, I guess that would have meant we came from a meeting to go to another meeting. For some reason, I'm really tired today. Well, I guess since I've walked all day today, I was able to obtain several clues. Although I'm not really certain if you can even call these clues. Instead, I feel like we're just suffering from more mysteries that don't make sense. This isn't good. As soon as nighttime hits, I can't stop thinking all these pessimistic thoughts. This might be a bad habit of mine. I should just get some sleep for today, rest my mind for a while. Then I'll give this some more thought tomorrow.
Actually,
Words are extremely dangerous. Unlike letters, words cannot be undone with erasers or with a backspace. That's why you need to be extremely careful. Same goes for me. There was a time in my past when I went through a lot of trouble because of that. That's right, when I was being trained at the safari park. At the time, there were two animals at the park that I got along with. One was a squirrel named Sir Dietrich, and the other was a fox named Cha-Cha Jr. To be honest, Cha-Cha Jr. was really stupid. If a female employee tried to have a serious talk with him, he'd just stare at her boobs the whole time. That's why Sir Dietrich would order him to steal panties. And that idiot would get real happy when he exchanged the panties he stole for Dietrich's old undies.
What are we talking about?
Also, this one time, the three of us went to a steakhouse and the waiter asked, "How would you like it cooked?" Cha-Cha proudly said, "With fire." Sir Dietrich was pretty crafty. He knew how to play Cha-Cha Jr. He made Cha-Cha Jr. abduct a fawn and drown it. Then he saved that drowning fawn himself.
What is going on?
And he made Cha-Cha Jr. tell everyone about it. Man, he really did some shady things. Anyway, the three of us were getting along together. We were having a fun life in the safari park. That's right, until the day I ended up saying those words. I accidentally said this to Cha-Cha Jr. Foxes are squirrels' natural enemies. The next day, I stumbled across what was left of Dietrich Sr.
Senior, not sir. I'm an idiot.
He had been eaten. Good thing I immediately tattled to a male employee so he could put down Cha-Cha with a hunting rifle. Even now, I regret saying what I said back then.
What the hell?
Gee, squirrels have it rough. They have so many natural enemies.
Absolutely fucking incredible performance. Goodness gracious.
Ahem! Hope's good. Now then.
I'm pretty sure everyone's starting to meet up. For now, I should head over to the restaurant. Alright, let's go. I only found one of the Monokumas in the last chapter. Jesus Christ. My son, I cannot see the monitor. There we go. Sir, are you aware that you are a cat? Yo, Hajime, check it out. I'm already eating. As usual, you're eating a lot. Well, we might get locked in a place like the funhouse again, so I gotta eat when I can.
Eat well, shit well.
For now.
Okay, now that we finished our breakfast, let's jump right into the main topic. Hey, I'm still eating here. I just got here, I haven't had a chance to eat anything yet. It's okay, I'm pretty much done eating. You selfish.
Right?
And of course, the main topic is about our plan to capture Nagito that we're supposed to carry out today.
It cannot be.
Are you really going to do it? Of course, I spent all night coming up with the plan. That means I haven't slept for 2 days straight. Don't you think my effort should count for something?
Hey, bastard.
We get it, hurry up and spill the plan. Well, I thought of several plans, but in the end, I figured a straightforward plan would be the best. One of us will be the decoy who lures Nagito into the lobby by telling him that we need to talk to him there. And then, at that best possible moment, the two task force members will move in and swiftly capture Nagito.
All right.
That's the plan, what do you think? Fucking... Can you go over that one again? It was pretty in-depth. It's so easy to understand, so I'm cool with it. Anyway, are there any bananas left?
You.
So now, I will present each of you with your role.
Of course.
Since it's my plan, I'll take the role of commander. I won't let anyone object to that. No, I won't be taking feedback. But commander sounds like the most fun. Hey, didn't I just said I won't let anyone object?
Right.
Checks and balances, dude. What the fuck? Next, I'll present the two task force members. These roles go to you two, Fuyuhiko and Akane. Yep, sure thing. No choice.
You know, right?
And the person burdened with the core of the plan, the decoy who has to lure Nagito. I'll give that role to Chiaki Nanami. Huh? No way. What? What did you say?
So,
I mean, it's not like I ever agreed to this plan.
Hey, hey.
It's gonna be fine. It's not like you're gonna tie him up, you're just gonna lure him.
Well,
Besides, there's no way I'd ask Miss Sonia to take on such a dangerous role, you know? So please, I'm begging you.
Hey, hey.
What a rude way to ask for help. If Mahira was here, she would have beaten you up.
You.
I mean, you did say earlier that you definitely can't accept killing. Isn't that right? I need your help to stop another killing. Didn't I just say I'm begging you? Why are you snapping at her all of a sudden?
Oh.
Fine.
All right.
You're gonna do it? Alright, then this lineup is perfect. Sonia and I haven't been given roles. What should we do? Sonia has the role of princess. That doesn't make any sense. Oh,
For now.
it makes sense, but you know. And you're on chore duty. I want you to supply the rope we need to tie up Nagito.
Bow down.
Denied.
Whoa.
Why?
Listen.
If Hajime has nothing to do anyway, he shall accompany me.
Miss Sonia?
No, like I said, he needs to supply the rope.
You must know.
This is not a request, this is an order.
That is an
An
order.
order, I tell you, there is somewhere I must go. Fine, if Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine.
I'll leave that matter
Good,
to your
repeat that.
discretion.
If Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine. To object so forcefully, where do you need to go, Sonia? I shall tell you in due time. We will be discovered if I speak too loudly.
What did you say?
You're gonna be alone with Hajime at a secret place. For now. We'll carry out the plan tonight. All of you, make sure you prepare your bodies and minds.
Huh?
Is our commander going to be okay? His energy seems to have dropped pretty drastically. Let's all disperse for now. Now then, please come to the hotel lobby in 30 minutes. Sure thing. After our planning meeting had ended, I quickly finished eating my breakfast. By the time I made it back to my cottage, it was already close to the time I agreed to meet Sonia. So she was probably actually already waiting in the lobby, and you walked past her, and now you're just going to walk back again, huh? What's up? Hajime, you are late. Huh? I'm right on time. Wait, should I have come a little earlier? A little earlier? In my country, you are severely punished if you do not arrive 13 minutes before an arranged meeting. For such an orderly country, 13 minutes is a pretty arbitrary rule.
That is.
Oh, I see. This is culture shock. Then I guess that can be overlooked. So where are you planning to go? I just have to come along, right?
Well?
Of course, it is a place that pertains to this discovery we made yesterday. Jabberwock Island Development Plan. She's trying to be fucking silent and he just announces it. Did you find something out about it? How should I say this? After reading this document over and over again, I suddenly realized the Future Foundation was planning to rebuild a facility on this island to use as their headquarters. Right. But I couldn't find a building like that anywhere. Maybe they said something about a different island?
Do you have a minute?
Or what if their plans suddenly changed and they had to use a different facility? A different facility?
Well?
Was there not a facility on this island that could be inscribed with the symbol of the Hope What is wrong with me? Was there not a facility on this island inscribed with the symbol of the Hope Foundation? The Future Foundation. God, I think I'm dying. As I recall, the ancient ruins on the second island had a symbol on the door. But we don't know the code. The Japanese word for future, Mirai, was inscribed on it. If that's the case, that ruin might be connected to the Future Foundation, right?
However,
The discrepancies in the document are strange, but there is no doubt that ruin is quite suspicious. You're right. I'd completely forgotten about it after being locked inside the funhouse, but the possibility that the ancient ruin is connected to the Future Foundation is incredibly high. I knew there was something strange about that place. Sonia, after hearing all this, I want to come with you go to there as much as you do. I'll definitely come with you. Then I may not be competent, so please be patient with me. So, what are we gonna do when we arrive there, guys? I don't feel like we've made great strides in cracking the code for the door. No matter how many times I see this place, it certainly gives me the willies.
however,
Well, we should not dwell on that. After all, we are here to look for clues. That's right, there's no doubt we'll find something here. Okay. I don't know what we're gonna do, but okay. This liquid crystal display next to the door. That's probably it. This is probably the key. This door will open if we input the correct numbers. It's actually numbers and letters as well, so... We have discussed this before as well, but it would be dangerous to test it haphazardly.
Well,
If we make a mistake, it is possible we would be fired upon by that gun. I can think of no other reason for that gun to be there. As long as that's a possibility, it'd be bad if we acted recklessly.
I am concerned.
That is right. Courage and recklessness are completely different. If you were shot at by a gun like that, you would have more holes in you than a Beatrice's nest. You mean a bee's nest? In my country, we use the expression Beatrice's nest. Anyway, right now we shouldn't test it out.
I see.
In order to open this door, we must find the password. Or destroy the door with some kind of explosive force. Nah, that's impossible. This door looks extremely sturdy. It's definitely better if we find out the password. Alright, all we have to do next is find out what the password is. Yeah, like it's no big deal. You know, there's no guarantee anybody that made this is even still alive, but, you know. It's a good thing we came here so we could at least find that out. What? What do you mean so we could find that out? We've been here and had this exact conversation before. You are right. Problem is, where would we obtain that password? When we first came here, even Monokuma and Monami said they didn't know the password. They really don't know. How are we supposed to find out? As usual, it's a mystery, huh? Well, this has been fucking productive. After finishing our investigation of the ancient ruin... What a fucking waste of time. Sonia and I decided to go back to our cottages. Why did we even do this? That was a legendary waste of time. Holy shit. Oh, meet me in the lobby so that we can go over to those ruins again and have the same conversation again. Alright, good talk, team, and break. Alright, where's Akane? In there. Let's go. Let's be friends.
Starting to get pumped up.
I'll make sure Nagito pays. Yeah.
All right.
Then let's go train. Come with me. After Akane excitedly dragged me away, and we've devoted ourselves to training. Looks like Akane and I grew a little closer. Yes. Let's see. Whoops. Okay, ooh, we do have food. Ooh, I was starting to sweat there. Sweet breads, here you go.
I'm hungry.
Man, I'm starving. Hey, let's go find some food. Hector? Hajime. I want to believe she's just playing with me and doing this on purpose. Hey, Hajime, I found a place that might have a lot of awesome things. Let's go. Akane grabbed me by the arm and dragged me to the storage room inside the old building.
Yeah.
Monami will let you in if you just ask her. She sure is a pushover. I found out there's canned food here. Isn't that awesome? Since there's no one here, you can borrow as much as you want. It's a canned food party. Akane's eyes lit up from being surrounded by food. She sort of looked like a little kid. When she looks this happy, it's hard for me to want to stop her. Score. When things don't make sense, the only thing I can do is stuff my face. As long as I can eat and move my body, that's when I feel like I'm alive. That's all I need. That's very Akane, I think. But is this really okay? For people, things are never that simple. She might have something on her mind. Right. That's got some, yeah, there's this story about Sigmund Freud that I don't know if it's true or not. But this guy tells him about a story where he was riding on a train and he saw this mother, like, talking down to the kid that she was with. And then at the end of the story, Freud goes, "And was the boy on that train you?" And he just goes, "No, what the fuck, it's just a story, shut up." That's got that kind of energy to me. Akane seems happy. Something must be wrong. She sounds like she's trying to convince herself. Are you worried about something? Huh? What are you talking about? I don't really worry about things. There's no way I'd ever worry about anything. Really? Everybody has things they worry about. People feel hesitant or uneasy, and sometimes you just need to vent about it. That's wrong, I'm not that weak. Akane swung her arm around and hit the light switch. It's only dim, but I should still be careful. I've already walked into a shelf. What's that white thing? I somehow managed to turn on the light, and I saw Akane crouched on the ground, trembling next to a white sheet. It probably fell from the shelf when I walked into it. Ghost! It's not a ghost, it's a sheet. Liar. I'm not lying. See, look at your feet. Right?
Damn it!
Forget about what you saw just now. Huh? If you tell anyone, I'll kill you. If I catch you thinking about it, I'll kill you. I'll get you for this. I don't know if I should remember or forget about it, but I never thought I'd see Akane make a face like that. Alright, good talk. For some reason my heart was still racing, so I left the area. Alright. That was a good interaction right there. Where's Akane now? Who is it? Oh yeah. Oh fuck! What the fuck is this? All right.
Yahoo!
This mini Mario doll is amazing. It's not just cute; it's got a lot of other awesome functions too. You want to check it out, right?
Wait.
Just so you know, Mini Maru is mine. All right, I won't let you have it no matter how bad you want it. I spent time with Akane as she played with Mini Maru. Yes. Tight. Those were rations, but she's good for it. Hajime. You made sure you forgot what you saw, right? What I saw. Oh, you mean when we were in the storage room? I'll kill you. Didn't I tell you not to think about it? Jesus. The anger is the real deal. I don't think she's just embarrassed about what happened. Still, I think everyone is scared of something. Plus, it's normal to be scared. And you're a girl, so... Stop it! Just stop it. Don't treat me like I'm weak. Also, don't be like that, okay? I'm not weak. Being weak is bad. If you get kicked around and beat up or cry and scream, then there's no food or medicine, no one will help you. And the next time I say someone's name, I might be talking about a dead body. That's the kind of place I grew up in. Weak people die, and there's nothing you can do about it. No matter what happens, you can't complain. What's wrong with being weak? It's normal to be weak. Humans feel overwhelmed sometimes. They're even known to cry. I know I do, so what's wrong with that? Hajime's a bitch. I don't think real strength means you don't accept your weaknesses. I think real strength means you overcome them. It's weird, when I talk to you, I feel like I'm getting really weak or something. Being a bitch does rub off on people. I was much stronger when I was alone. Stop saying things that don't make sense. How can I get through to her? I need to explain this in a way Akane will understand. Too many... These weren't really what I was expecting to see. Doesn't that... Yes, it does, but to be honest, none of these really sound that good. As long as we all run a red light. You can't do that, that's dangerous, you'd get run over. You're right. Good fucking talk. I get what you're trying to say. When everyone's together, they can make up for their weaknesses. That's what you mean, right? But you can't run a red light, not ever. You're right. Jesus fucking Christ. She's probably sensitive about stuff like this because she has younger siblings. You're not weak at all, Akane. Where did you go? Why are you hiding? You don't need to try to be hard on yourself. Especially in this situation. We should all work together and do our best, right? I offered my hand, and Akane cautiously gripped it. Just as I thought. Her hands were very... Just as I thought. She is a warm-blooded creature. Coach Nekomaru said something similar, but I didn't understand, so I didn't listen. Same. But somehow I understand now. Your words make sense to me.
Hey,
Wow, Hajime.
you're warm. This is the first time I've ever felt someone this warm.
Akane gripped my hand tightly. I feel a strong bond forming between Akane and me. That's right, we're not alone. We can move forward and overcome our worries and hesitations. I hope Akane, who's been living alone her whole life, is able to understand that, even if it's just a little. We did it. Peach muscle. Yeah, of course. After talking to Akane about some other things, I returned to my cottage. I was really hoping that that bit would be true, that we could confess to every girl and they would all turn Hajime down. That would have been a good bit. I would have liked that. Looks like it's starting to get dark. The doorbell. Is someone here? Probably. Instinctively, my entire body tensed up. I knew it was probably someone like Sonia, or maybe Kazuchi, but regardless, I was nervous. Not that I can help it. I mean, so much has happened since we arrived at this island. While mumbling to myself, I quietly opened my cottage door, hoping I would still seem normal despite talking to myself.
Hello there.
Ah, fuck. Hello there, Hajime. Nagito. Why are you here? Why is he here? Have you come to murder me? Wait, is the toilet behind a glass door? I've not, like, that toilet has a glass door in front of it. Alright. What are you doing here? You sure ask weird questions.
That's not it.
I mean, you guys all have business with me, right? Huh?
Well,
Chiaki invited me to the lobby. She said she had something she wanted to talk to me about. Everyone put her up to that, right? Anybody going to talk to Nagito willingly should immediately give away that something is up. Looks like that's a bingo, huh? But it's good timing. I have some business with you guys, too. You do? If everyone's already at the lobby, that saves me a lot of trouble. And I want you to come to the lobby too, even though you're not directly involved with the plan. You even know that? Just as I thought. You were left out, huh? But that's understandable.
right?
Since you're the only one who isn't an ultimate, you've basically been left out from the start.
Now.
I'm only joking. Don't make such a scary face. Your joke isn't funny.
Someone might
You shouldn't take me so seriously.
be. See?
Oh well. Anyway, let's hurry over to the lobby. I don't know the details of your plan, so I'm actually looking forward to it. I wonder what you guys are going to do to me. When we first arrived at this island, we were friends who explored this place together. So let's go already. Fine, let's go. Yeah. I don't know what he's thinking, but as long as we capture him, we'll have the advantage. I won't let him do as he pleases anymore. Oh man, you're gonna make me do the walking? Ugh, dude. Ugh. If Chiaki has summoned Nagito, then the plan was already started. Fuyuhiko and Akane should be waiting inside for Nagito.
Jeez.
What happened, Hajime? What are you so nervous about? I'm not nervous. You're a terrible actor. Oh well, if you're going to slow down like that, I'll go inside first. As I hesitated in front of the door, Nagito walked past me and entered the hotel lobby, and that's when it happened.
Alright.
I got him.
What are you doing? Don't judge us for this, but we're gonna tie you up. Tie me up?
There's no use struggling.
But I'm not struggling. Huh? What the hell? You're being strangely cooperative.
Who cares? Just tie him up before it's too late.
You guys are really disappointing. How long are you going to continue behaving so short-sightedly? You gotta look at the big picture, you know?
Huh? What are you talking about?
It's fine if you don't understand. You can just see the end without knowing. Now then, let's begin. The beginning of the end of Jabberwock Island!
And that's when it happened. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a bright light. Oh shit! An explosion of darkness overtook me and I was unable to see anything. I probably lost consciousness. Shortly after the impact, I managed to open my eyes slightly. Yo, Soda got fucking owned. What's going on? Are the words that left my mouth, but they vanished before they ever reached my ears. They were drowned out by the sound of terrifying laughter. I looked up and saw the source of that laughter.
It's amazing! These amazing fireworks surely befit the beginning of the end!
It's over. This is the end. The killings are done for good, scapegoating the weak in the name of justice, while fearing when the others will stab you in the back. This game of self-righteous hypocrisy ends now! And to do that, I will destroy Jabberwock Island! What do you mean? That was just a little demonstration. That's why it's the beginning of the end. The actual bomb I'm going to use isn't nearly as weak.
Actual
I've set up a
bomb.
large number of bombs in a certain area of the island. If all those bombs explode, the force will be enough to wipe out this entire island.
What the hell are you saying? If you do that...
Of course, I doubt we'll walk away from this unharmed. But there's no other way. The actor is expected to leave the stage during the finale.
Is this bastard serious?
Oh, you're okay? That's good.
Nagito, please stop! Are you crazy or something?
No, that's not it. I'm not the crazy one here. The one who's really crazy is...
My. This guy.
Emergency! Emergency!
I'm totally shocked. Seriously, I'm totally shocked. That's all I can say about this turn of events.
The bombs I set are timed. They're set to go off in 2 days at noon. I've prepared so many that the one that just exploded doesn't even compare. According to my calculations, they're powerful enough to blow up an entire island. Which means in 2 days at noon, this island is destined to sink into the sea. Are you serious?
Wow.
Do you really think I'd go this far for a joke? Where did you set them up? I can't tell you. It'd be easy to leave you on your own, but it just wouldn't be fair if I did that. So how about this? If the traitor comes forward and reveals their identity to me, I'll tell them where I hid the bombs.
What in the world is going on? Is everything alright?
Hey!
Come on, don't get in the way. Nagito was in the middle of weeding out the traitor. Whoa. Nagito, what are you planning to do?
Do I really have to say it?
Is It's no use. Only the traitor shouldn't be able to reveal their identity on their own.
Why?
What does that mean? Do I really have to say it? My! You guys are totally eyeing each other and letting sparks fly. I'm getting all hot and bothered. Don't just stand there. Why don't you stop him? Huh? Stop him? Why do I have to stop him? The rules, remember? The same Blackened can only kill a maximum of 2 people. If he blows up the entire island, that's going to kill way more than just 2 people. I see. You sure have a good memory. Like you said, if any student breaks that rule, I have to punish them severely.
Right?
But that's only when someone breaks that rule, right? You can't punish someone for breaking a rule before they've broken it, right? Look, you've openly admitted to what you're doing. It counts.
That's right.
Saying you're gonna break the rule isn't against the rules.
Bad.
So right now, there's no way I can punish this. Sure. What the hell?
You're so stupid.
Punishment always happens afterward, not before. That's just the rules of society, right?
Hey,
But even so, there's no need to worry about that in the first place. As long as the traitor comes forward, this can all be resolved peacefully.
this is exciting.
It'll all be fine. I'm pretty sure everyone will work out in the end. Everything will work out in the end. After all the time we've spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely going to be alright. After he said that, Nagito walked away. He just walked away. I couldn't even stop him. I felt afraid of Nagito. Peculiar, I wonder why. The madness emanating from Nagito's body was seeping into my bones. I never expected him to go this far. Nagito is so reliable. I don't have to do anything because he's shaking things up. That bastard, I'll never forgive him.
Damn it.
Is he fucking serious about those bombs?
Hey.
As long as the traitor comes forward, he'll say where they are, right? Is that his goal?
Damn it.
I'm begging you guys. It doesn't matter who does it, just someone has to come forward. Hey, I'm begging you guys. No matter how long we waited, no one was willing to come forward. What Nagito said yesterday, I'll weed out the traitor, even if it costs me my life. I finally understand what he meant. I mean, sure, but what he said was quite straightforward. Nagito took this entire island hostage and created a situation where the traitor has to come forward. That is Nagito's goal. But what is he planning to do if the traitor doesn't come forward? Look, what do you think he's gonna do? Is he really going to blow up the entire island?
Of course.
My motto is to do a good deed every day. When I was at a bar and shouted, "Can I get a Sam?" the female bartender happily answered, "Sure thing." It makes me so happy when someone else is this happy. Doing a good deed every day is awesome. But inside, that woman probably thought I was a loser for sitting alone at a cheap bar in the middle of the night. Damn it, I can't keep up with this crap. Hey, Sweet Cheeks, give me another Sam. Huh? Not a Sam Adams. I'm obviously talking about a raw salmon. And here's some good news for you. I've imbued the smell of vanilla into Monokuma plushies. It's an effective aromatherapy, and it'll definitely calm everyone's nerves if they're agitated. Available in the near future. That's it for Monokuma's shopping corner. Good talk, good talk.